You can find this course on schooldesign.net. Join on Facebook website and group. The full course you can watch on Udemy. You can find course and files on patreon.com. The full course you can watch on Skillshare. In this class we are gonna to design Bosjes Chapel. It's originally designed by Stain Studio of London. As you can see on the screen, the more complex is the roof here, but with just a few techniques and some plugins we can very quickly create it in Sketchup. So our model, we will start with drawing the square 4.4 meters. We need to build it because with the Bezier surface we cannot add the value, so we will use the square for reference material. And now we need to extend each of the sides with the add quad face, so we select 4 edges and also the top one. Here we can select all of them at once. Be sure to select edge, not a point, one by one, and now again we can extend the surface. So the next point is to select each of the vertex that will be used to modify the shape. So choose them wisely and be sure that you exactly check the vertex, not the edge, or not more than one vertex. You must be very carefully with this process because very often you can miss important points and after that you will get different results. So 4 meters, the value, it is enough. And then we need to select all those points in the middle and move it up to 1.5 meters. Then we need to copy the surface to the top with 0.20. Then we need to also modify the surface and we need to select again some points that we would like to move up. So be sure to select correct points and also with control on the keyboard. And we need to move it up something about 0.3 meter. The next process is of course to connect both those surfaces with curve loft, but before we start it we need to increase the subdivision to get more smoother surface. We couldn't do this at the beginning because it will be problematic with selecting the correct vertex. So now we select the surface and on the keyboard we put 24 as a subdivision. Now it is good time to make the copy of our surface. Before that we can also try to reverse the faces to opposite sides because the surface was done with the plugins, so it is not so easier to select the surface and reverse the face. Here we need to also use some plugins. This time it will be Redo tool. So we need to select the bottom surface. In the Redo tool we select reverse orient face and we select where is the back one, and after click OK, Sketchup will automatically reverse the side. So this time we also remove the first square that was used as a reference. Then we select everything and we need to make the backup for the future if some things will go wrong. I will also hide them. Now we need to select both surfaces and we need to make explode. And this operation will take some time, so just be patient with that. And finally we have exploded both surfaces. So now we need to select curve loft and switch to one segments. The rest options are as default, and we need to click apply to get the surface which will connect both plane upper and bottom one. Now as you can see we have all of them as a separated object, so I will select everything and I will make everything as a one row, because as you can see this also is separated. Right click, make group, and that's it. So we have the roof. Now we need to select the upper rectangle, also with the offset about 0.8. Now we need to triple click, and with Ctrl and left shift we need to click in the middle one to select the outside surfaces and remove it. Then we need to add push pull, and we need to select the new solids and add intersect faces with model. So we can remove the upper one because it's useless for us. Also you need to be sure that all the edges and for example some points will also be removed, because in future it could be problematic, especially if you create a lot of surfaces. Now we can select the face, add them to one group, and now we can add the windows to them. So first we select the bigger one, the front faces. I also advise to use function hide rest of the model. So hide in the view component edit, hide rest of the model. This will be easier for you to make some modification. After select the first faces, we need to use 1001 bit Pro with selected divided into the panel, and with the new pop-up window we need to change number of rows and number of columns into 2. The rest options as default, and create panel. And as you can see we have some issue, and some additional surfaces has been created. This is because there is some lack of surfaces, so we can create the new surfaces with the SU face. Then we are ready to remove some useless surfaces like this one, and with the push pull we need to add the missing wall. The same situation on the opposite direction. Now again the push pull with the control, and always remember to remove all the lines that are useless. Now it is good time to switch color to the glass. So first we need to select the surfaces and add the glass material. Then we are ready to work with the front panel. We need to select the surfaces and hit create panels. So as you can see, this one work perfect. First of all, I will switch the material. Then we need to select both sides, and we need to create the lines that will be used as a reference point for rotating. So we need to select both windows and make rotating. This will give us faster way to create the opposite sides with the control, of course. And now we can remove the useless surfaces from the first part. As you can see, also some windows has some issue with the transparency. This is because we have additional surfaces inside during the plugins generate the panels. So you need to manually go inside the group, inside the components, and add the transparent material one more time. And you need to repeat this operation for all the windows if necessary. Then we need to select all the walls and add solid inspectors to remove all the some useless edges and vertex. The same we can do with the cleanup settings. So again, we select all the walls, go to the extension, cleanup, clean, and hit cleanup. Some elements has been purged. And now we are ready with the 3D models.